am highly advised, or I suggest, if you guys are 100% curious to find out more intricately what I am referring to, go to my Facebook page after this live feed so you can know exactly what I am talking about. The liberals went completely bonkers. And unfortunately, the sad reality is that a lot of these people are in my family. And what's really sad about that is that by me even being more conservative, more patriotic, even more outspoken, I'm realizing the cesspool, or basically just the lack of intelligence that happens to be completely just, you guys, there are so many dumb people in my bloodline that I am just absolutely appalled. And to be honest with you, I want to change my last name. But anyway, just for the record, my Facebook is Deron Slater, DeronSlater. Anyway, you guys, let me give you the context. So exactly 4 days ago, you guys, this is what I posted. Okay. And I'm going to read this verbatim. This is what I posted on my wall. Now, we all know that when you are on Facebook, if you don't like something that someone has to say, you don't have to respond to it. You can just scroll right by it. But anyway, everyone just had to toss in their 2 liberal cents, which doesn't make any sense whatsoever. They just had to toss in their 2 cents. This is what I said. I said cops aren't a threat to the black community, but these are: number one, blacks killing blacks; number two, fatherless homes; number three, lack of education; number four, lack of accountability; number five, the victim mentality; number six, entitlement complex; number seven, gangster rap; number eight, Democratic Party; number nine, plantation minded; number 10, lack of identity; number 11, believe in lies. So these are the main concerns that need to be addressed before you start blaming cops. How real are you when you hate facts? You guys, I'm going to be honest with you. It was completely nuts. Hey, how you doing, Cox? Thanks a lot. You guys, I actually like going live. Okay, I actually feel like I don't know. It's a little bit more. There's a little bit more, authenticity instead of just sitting behind the computer and just putting a video together at random and piecing it together. It really does save a lot of time. But you guys, this weekend has just been nuts. I have been threatened by members of my family, talking about when they see me, they're going to kick my ass, and et cetera, and et cetera, and et cetera. Now, here's the thing, you guys, okay? Once I get a person into a debate, okay, I always try to keep them on track. Even when I am bagging a person in the corner, I want to keep them focused on the subject. But we all know that a lot of people like to use ad hominems. They resort to personal attacks instead of attacking the subject. Now, you guys, do you really think I got any honesty from any of these liberals who unfortunately happen to be my family? No, 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 no. They just kept attacking me instead of attacking the subject. Now, this is not me crying. This is what I expected. But here's the thing: I didn't expect this much backlash. It got so bad to the point, and I'm not a mama's boy, that my mother actually had to jump on the live feed and actually share her 2 cents. I'm talking about, you guys, liberalism is getting out of control. I was just watching a Mark Dice video where they said now you can't even use black gifts anymore of black people or black entertainers, posting it on Facebook because it's highly offensive. You guys, these liberals are completely destroying the United States. They are destroying humanity. Liberalism is the biggest threat to mankind. Liberalism is worse than a nuclear bomb, period, because it completely destroys a person's mental mind state, and it destroys their spirit, and it completely makes this person completely just toxic until they're just completely 100% acidic, and everything that they touch they completely destroy because they don't know any better, and then it's passed down from generation to generation. They do not have a lens whatsoever for critical thinking. And you guys, this is a slow erosion a slow erosion, you guys, of common sense or intelligence in general. You guys, we are actually going back to the caveman days. I cannot believe a lot of the stuff that I am seeing that is trending. When does the insanity stop? When do people actually say, I'm going to start thinking? Well, actually, you know what? That's the wrong question I presented. Actually, I forgot. You guys, we do have the walk away movement. I forgot. There are tons of liberals who are actually having these run-ins with conservatives, and actually they are witnessing the truth of liberalism and just how destructive it is. And now they are actually turning away and they're becoming conservatives. Wow, you guys, the superior ideology always wins. Period. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. And it will last. It will always outlast something that is completely flawed. But you guys, I just want to say, um, getting close to that 5,000 subscriber mark, I can't wait so I can get to 10,000. Then once that 10,000 is probably, quadrupled, that would be awesome, you guys. But I just want to raise a few concerns. I have sent YouTube tons of messages, and I'm like, you guys, it is past, the 7th of the month. You're supposed to give my channel a review to see if it can be monetized again. Do you think these guys have sent me back a response? Absolutely not. But that's okay, because I'm also taking advantage of Facebook. You guys, you do not have to add me as a friend on Facebook, but if you are one of my subscribers, follow me on Facebook so that way you know a little bit more about what I am doing and what I am getting into, and so that you have at least a little bit of the background information to why I'm going live, and so that way you know a little bit more about what I'm talking about. I asked a liberal the other day, give me an example of how Trump's policies have hurt them. You know what? Miss Field? I'm pretty sure they could not give you a reasonable explanation. Christian, I'm not on Facebook. Are you on Twitter? No, I do not like to use Twitter. Twitter sucks. We think that YouTube has censorship. Oh, wow. Wait till you get a load of Twitter. That's the thing with liberals, you guys. When I posed my opinion, which I believe is facts, okay, about what's completely hurting the black community. And you guys, I don't want to make the black community the primary focus, but you guys, here's the thing. It's that I believe if we were to pull blacks off of the liberal plantation, you guys, we can destroy the Democratic Party. That's my ultimate objective. That's my initiative. I want to destroy the Democratic Party, but in a peaceful way. Okay, not with violence or intimidation or anything like that. You guys, I want people to be ashamed to say that they are a Democrat, which they should be. The gloves are starting to come off, you guys, because the way that I was attacked this weekend, trust me, the gloves are coming off. No more Mr. Nice Guy, okay, which I'm not really nice in the first place anyway, but you are black and live through the mentality. Yes, absolutely, Miss Field. Hey, how you doing, Paco? You guys, it is so awesome to see you guys. But let me just tell you something. You guys have been a tremendous driving force, you guys. I have no idea how I can deal with so much negativity, so many personal attacks, so many threats, on my life. And you guys, I still have the joy of Christ in me. That's because of Christ. But also you guys too. You guys are a huge driving force. Thank you guys so much. I'm just going to be honest with you. But here's the thing, you guys. I don't want you guys to sit up there and immortalize me. I am a man just like you, okay? Or here, let me say this. I am a human being just like you. You can do the same thing that I am doing. I'm serious. And you guys, the more of us that actually stand up and we are to voice our opinions as a collective, trust me, you guys, we are going to win our country back. And yes, you guys, how about this next Supreme Court justice who Donald Trump picked? Now, here's the thing. I'm not going to sit up here and speak out of ignorance, and I'm not going to lie to you and say, oh, yeah, I've done my research. I know everything about this guy, blah, blah, blah. I know how he's going to vote on this and this and that and that. I don't. But here's the thing. Donald Trump has been doing a good job thus far, so I'm pretty sure it is fair to trust in his judgment on this Supreme Court justice. You guys, this can be the turnover for abortion. And I mean, I alluded to this in other videos, but you guys, it just gets me so elated. I'm serious, you guys. I'm elated because I have been waiting for these kind of moments where conservatives would stop being pacifists, they would stop being intimidated, and they would actually stand up for what they believe, even though it's a counter narrative. But here's the thing, our counter narrative is actually rooted in facts and sound logic. Why are we ashamed of common sense and logic when we have the truth on our side? I don't get it. We should be the force that, I mean, it's to be reckoned with. People should think twice before they even think about messing with conservatives. And not because of intimidation. You guys, because of our intellectual prowess. That's why. Because of our intellectual prowess. Just because of our confidence. Just because, you guys, whatever we put our minds to, and hey, you guys, here's a deciding factor. We have God on our side. So if God is for us, who can be against us? Has our God ever lost a battle? No, he hasn't. Has God ever been unfaithful to his children? No, he hasn't, you guys. And let me just tell you something. I don't trust in numbers because you can have a huge amount of numbers, and if it's unholy, you still lose. All we need are small numbers. If you are holy, you win because we have the author, we have the Alpha and Omega on our side. You know, you guys, I would never, ever put trust in my own abilities. I only put my faith in God. And you guys, this is why I'm able to speak boldly. This is why I'm able to continue and remain faithful to the movement. I know by them censoring my channel that they have completely almost put a immediate halt to the growth of my channel. This is the third time my channel has been censored and they're trying to stop me. And you guys, in comparison to other YouTube channels, I am relatively small, insignificant, minute, but yet they are really tough on me. And I'm gonna be honest with you, it must be something sadistic because I'm starting to like the attention. and I'm, you know, you guys, it's well, the reason why they have me censored, Miss Field, is because they don't like what I have to say. Maybe because they can't refute it. They can't come up with any effective retorts to any of my stances. But it's not, my stances don't come from me. Okay. First of all, I like to make sure my stances come from my Bible. Okay. My Bible. I like to stand with God, period. If I don't stand with God, you guys, I lose, period. My movement is nothing if it's not Christ centered. So I just want, you guys, I just want to highlight that. Okay. I want to put emphasis on that. This movement means nothing if it is not Christ centered. You guys, we have so much godly change to look forward to for the United States of America. Do not lose hope. Do not grow weary. Do not, grow weary of doing good. Keep doing good. You guys, the liberals made a very, very, very bad mistake. Because of having Barack Obama in there for those 8 years, guess what that did for the conservatives? That taught us a lot about steadfastness, right? It disciplined us. It increased our faith. It made us stronger, you guys. It made us more disciplined. It made us realize just how much idiotic, how moronic, and how destructive liberalism really is. If Obama would have never gotten into that White House, you guys, we would not be the strong, bold conservatives that we are today. Because of Barack Obama, he made me a truly convinced conservative. And you guys, I don't have any problem any problem standing on my convictions just because of Barack Obama. So thank you, Barack Obama, for being an epic failure. You and your followers and all of his constituents and his complete treasonous administration. And you guys, honestly, I'm waiting for the day where Hillary goes to jail, Barack Obama goes to jail, his entire administration, and all of those deep state dogs, hell dogs. I can't wait till the day when they're all exposed and they all go to jail. And also the Muslim Brotherhood. The Muslim Brotherhood, you guys. I can't wait. I cannot wait. We have a president, you guys, who is way more transparent than anyone I have ever seen in politics. Do I believe Trump holds things, keeps them in the dark to the most opportune time? Yes. It's Trump, you guys. And I know I say this a lot, but don't agree with me just because I'm saying it. Is Trump the greatest president in history or not? Hey. I mean, feel free. A lot of people are going to say Nixon. A lot of people might say Reagan. A lot of people might even say JFK. But you guys, I don't know. Maybe it's because of my lack of experience. Speaking of ignorance, but Trump, you guys, he's going to go down in history as the greatest president ever. What this man has accomplished, you guys. Oh, my good Lord. You are good. God has his hand on that man. Do you know that Trump's uncle raised him? His uncle John. Look up John Trump's wiki page. What's it saying? Prepare to be amazed. Oh, okay. Well, hey, thanks, Paco. You guys, also too, I just want to say, you guys, I'm so excited. I really am. All of this effort, all this hard work, you guys. And here, you guys, I'm gonna be a little bit more vulnerable because I am a man and I do have feelings. Okay. Even though some of you guys might think I'm some kind of like highly advanced, like Android or something like that, but you guys, it really brings tears to my eyes to know that our country is going to be great again. That this racial divide is going to be conquered by people like you, by people like me. Trump brings people together in truth and in love. And as I said on my last video, when I went to that Trump rally, no one was being condescending. There was no violence. No one was threatened whatsoever. We listened to those liberals. And even when they insulted us, we said, you know what? Christ loves you. And you guys, here's the thing. There were thousands of Trump supporters there, and all of us were in agreement that we might not agree with you, but we still love you. That's the difference between us and those liberals. That's the difference. We have God in our hearts. They don't. Which, well, I mean, it's obvious. And you guys, we with God, we are going to do the amazing, you guys. I feel so optimistic that we are going to have a bright future for our future generations yet to come. But you guys, I can't wait till I can have kids. There was a point in time when Obama was in the White House. I was like, I don't even want to have kids. I felt the evil on Barack Obama. Every time he spoke, my spirit was like rubbish, 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 rubbish. This is complete propaganda, 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 propaganda. Smoke screen, smoke screen, smoke screen. I mean, oh my gosh. So much deceit, deception with this man. And I know he's out of the White House, but I just wish he'll just go away. How come he can't be like, George Bush and just go away? Jeez. This is random, but something has been bothering me for a while about Trump. Back in March, he was considering trying to raise the minimum age to get any guns to 21. What's your opinion? Oh, so are you basically saying that he wanted to raise the minimum age to 21? So what, that he can just get guns to people? I'm sorry, Cox. Can you reiterate that? I'm sorry. I'm just slightly confused. It's me. It's been a long day. Oh, well, thank you very much, Miss Field. Yeah, I'm just hopefully the missionary girl that I've been talking to, the sister I've been talking to, hopefully that'll work out. And then maybe I can have blendian kids. That means black and Indian. My conservative brothers came up with that. I didn't coin that phrase. But anyway, yes, he wanted to raise the buying age to 21, like buying booze. Oh, okay. There we go. So what's my opinion on that? Well, honestly, um, I'm not a gun owner. I mean, it's not that I can't own a gun, and I'm not a gun owner. So can I just say I'm indifferent about that? Um, I mean, as far as I'm concerned, I mean, just leave it where it's at. As far as I'm concerned, I mean, even I'm not too familiar, with the gun laws and all that kind of stuff. So you guys, if I don't know something, I'm just telling you the truth. I'm gonna let you know. I'm against it. It seems like a violation of the Second Amendment. Well, Cox, I completely understand that. Yeah, my sentiments precisely. I understand that. I can say just leave it where it's at. But I know in some states, I know kids cannot like buy the gun, but I know they can actually shoot them, shooting ranges. Oh, okay. Well, Paco, I mean, oh well, okay. I think that's a sound conclusion. You guys, I'm getting to well, I'm gonna be getting to the 23-minute mark. Do you guys have any other questions for me? That's pertaining to the topic. I mean, you know what, you guys, we can even go off topic. Well, let's have a discussion. Let's talk. Let's get to know each other. What do you guys think? You guys up for that for a few minutes? I got some time. I got some time. Actually, the time is right there on my laptop. I can just look at that. So go ahead, you guys. Let's do some Q&A, which is my favorite part of going live. I'm definitely ready. Oh, well, so make sure you guys go and check out my Facebook if you want to find out what happened this weekend. You guys, it was insane. It was insane. Eric, I heard a little bit more about the tariffs, which I believe it's fair. To be honest with you, we have to make back a lot of the money we have been losing. Oh, it's going to start a trade war where we're already losing tons of money as it is. I mean, come on, right? I mean, you have to offset something here. Something has to change. No, so you guys just go to my Facebook. It's Deron Slater, Slater. You guys, I'm pretty sure you know how to spell my first name, Deron. Just go to my Facebook page. And I mean, just scroll on my wall, and you guys will see that I actually went live on Facebook too, as well. If you guys want to watch those videos, but make sure you look for the post where I post everything that is wrong with the black community instead of them blaming cops for everything. They need to take personal accountability. You guys, I mean, wow. I mean, I was called a crack baby. I've never been called a crack baby before by my own cousin. uh, wow. You can basically say it was a protest. It was a Facebook protest. I mean, you guys, crap hit the fan. I'm serious. It got really ugly. I mean, well, not on my behalf, but they were being typical liberals. Typical liberals. I mean, atypical status quo liberals. They did not deviate from the status quo. Couldn't even stick to the topic, couldn't attack the subject, but just nothing but personal attacks. That's because they already were intellectually defeated. Liberals just lack intellectual prowess. They are mentally inept. And we all know that their mental ineptitude, it is just highly evident. And I'm glad that it's prevalent amongst them. Oh, geez. You guys, here, I'm going to be a little bit more candid with you guys. Honestly, This is what I say to my conservative brothers, okay, behind closed doors, okay? Because I'm pretty sure you guys didn't think, well, Duran doesn't hold anything back. You know, I do hold a little bit of things back, okay, because it's social media, okay? But anyway, let me be a little bit more candid with you guys and be a little bit more frank. This is what I always tell my conservative brothers when we're having a discussion. And I mean this. I always tell them, I wish that we can take California, New York, all of these liberal cities, round these people up, charge them with treason and sedition, and send their asses to the Middle East. Mhm. So that way they can miss the great country that conservatism that Christ has made. So that way they can have an appreciation for the United States. They can have an appreciation for our law and order, our culture, our tradition, our heritage, our faith, and definitely our United States Constitution. Well, okay, granted, you're not all bad in New York, but you know what I mean. You know what I mean. I want, these liberals, they need a serious reality check, you guys. It's like watching these liberals and how they, I mean, you guys, their mental state is declining and it's becoming sad. And it's like it's a terrible movie. And you guys, there's no end to it. And I'm just wondering, how far down this rabbit hole are we going to go? I'm not going with them. I want to make sure no other children go with them. But you guys also too, what I posted on my Facebook. Now, you guys, this is a very sensitive topic because I have nieces and nephews. But you guys, it has to be talked about just because of arbitrary morale. We do have people who are pedophiles who are pushing their agenda that love has no age, just how love has no gender. Wow. Is that shocking to you? It's not shocking to me. I knew it was going to happen. It was just a matter of time. Check out my Facebook. A lot of people believe it's some kind of conspiracy to destroy the gay, lesbian, trans, bisexual, whatever you call them, just to destroy them, to make them look bad. Well, they already look bad. Too late for that. But you guys, we have people who are advocating for pedophilia. These liberals refuse to leave our children alone. Our most precious resource are our children, and they refuse to leave them alone. First, they're completely hypocritical about everything. Well, you can go into school and shoot kids, but they believe you can go in the womb and you can kill them in the womb. They say that you're supposed to teach tolerance and all this kind of stuff, and that you don't want to corrupt the child by exposing them to too much of the world, but it's okay for them to go to your schools and tell your kid that they can be whatever gender they want to be. Wow, these liberals. You know what? Here's the thing, Miss Field. I'm glad that you do not understand. I'm glad I don't understand why a person would want to abuse a child. I cannot believe, you guys, our country is in this kind of state. Sometimes, you guys, it just seems so surreal. But you guys, we have some sick, extremely sick individuals living in the United States. And unfortunately, a lot of these people are in Congress. We put them there. Congress are representative. They represent. They're representative of the people. That's a sad, unavoidable fact. But guys, we're taking our country back, one stride at a time, one battle at a time. We are ultimately going to win this war, the battle of ideologies. This is absolutely a spiritual battle. So, you guys, just one more time before I sign off. If you happen to like this video, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. But also, you guys, before I sign off, make sure you go to my Facebook. Okay. And if you want to add me, that's fine. You can also send me IM and just let me know that you're from YouTube. You're one of my subscribers as well. It's Deron Slater, DeronSlater on Facebook. And check out my wall. You guys go through it and read the feed. It will blow your mind. This weekend has been complete pandemonium. But you guys, this is the training that I need. I know God is building me up. He's building me up. He's conditioning me. He's working with my character because he's going to put me in position, you guys. And I have 100% faith that God is going to use me. He's already using me already. But you guys, oh man, I just can't wait. I'm so excited. So anyway, you guys have a blessed day. You guys keep praying for our country. And anytime we can vote. Be bold, you guys. Stand firm. Stand on the word of God. Do not compromise. You all have your own ministry. Do not hide your light. Always look to God. Always trust in God. Always. Bye-bye.